Hi everyone, welcome to Criminology. Today I wanted to talk to you about not a dusty old paperback, but a brand new book which I've just read digitally. So this is Nothing But Blackened Teeth, which I think is a fantastic title, by Cassandra Khaw. I hope I'm pronouncing her surname correctly. This is a book that was sent to me by Titan Books for review. She's an author I'd never read before. She's Malaysian. And has written a few kind of horror novels and novellas. This is a novella, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. So this is a book that crept up on me, I guess you'd say. So the first half or so I wasn't completely engaged by it, if I'm honest, but by the end I was totally bought into it. So the book's about a wedding party who've travelled to Japan to celebrate the wedding of two of the people in the party. And they're staying in a huge ancient Japanese mansion, which probably you can predict from the lovely cover is haunted. So the first half is really about the characters, getting to know them. There's a few of them in the party, and just a kind of gradual atmospheric build up. But mostly it's about, the characters and the way they interact with each other. And it's only towards the, kind of into the middle third, and particularly in the final third, that things really kick into gear. In the middle third, that kind of creeping suspense and horror starts to build up. And in the final third, it's all over the place. Basically, it leaps off the page at you. So I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it. But I found the final third in particular completely gripping and really quite scary as well. I'm not often scared by books, to be honest with you, but this one really got under my skin. So it taps into Japanese folklore and things like that, so that the demons, if you like, that the characters are up against are really interesting and really well handled. The ending is very nicely done too, and it all just hangs together very well. As a story. It got me thinking about novellas as a form as well. So I said in the video I did and the review I did for If It Bleeds by Stephen King that I felt for King anyway that novellas were probably my least favourite length for him, because they don't have the punch of a short story, but equally he doesn't get into the depth and the richness that he does in his novels. I think this is an exception to that rule, obviously not by King, but I thought it worked really well at the length it is. So it's quite a simple story, so the plot and concept are simple. It's a haunted house story, but it's just the right length. So you've got that nice, slow, gradual build up where you get to know the characters, and then the kind of terrifying final third where everything comes together. And the suspense and horror that's been building just explodes onto the page. And I thought if it had been much shorter, you wouldn't have had the atmosphere that's built up during the first half of the book. And if it had been any longer, it would have felt padded. So I actually thought this was an absolutely perfect length for the kind of story it is. So anyway, if you fancy Nothing But Blackened Teeth, it's out on the 19th of October for Kindle and in hardback. I thoroughly recommend it. It's a really gripping, quick read, slow to build, but definitely worth it in the end. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons if you've not done so already, and look forward to talking to you in a future video. Cheerio!